All right, good people. What's up, man? I meant to give you guys a video yesterday. Uh, got distracted. I had some things going on. But here we are today. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's a beautiful Thursday, June 10th. The month is halfway gone already. 10 days will be the wonderful holiday for my people, which is Juneteenth, June 20th. Hope you guys planning an event for that. Me personally, since I found out about it, I've tried to make it my business to celebrate that holiday. Because I think it's important to celebrate, that day, which was the emancipation, the official date that the Emancipation Proclamation was uh, relevant, which freed our people here in the United States from slavery. And to think that that date isn't as important. If the 4th of July is that important of a national holiday, then that day is definitely an important day for a national holiday. So make sure you guys, try to do something. I know for the last couple of years since it's become a relevant topic, to the masses, um, people have kind of been, wondering, well, what do you do for it? You barbecue. Look, you do the same thing you would do for any other holiday that represents freedom. Barbecue, cook a potluck, crab legs, whatever you want to do to celebrate that day. Buy you some outfits, shoot firecrackers, all that shit is good. You know, just don't let this wither away and be some arbitrary thing that, uh, that just kind of just hangs in the balance. Don't let it do that, people. We got to do better as far as representing ourselves. You know, because nobody's gonna do it for us, people. Nobody's gonna do it for us. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. And enjoying your day, your week, whatever what may have you. Uh, Life is too short to be, bullshitting and worried about this and worried about that. Get it. Bills are due. Kids are driving you crazy. Job, ain't appreciating you, but you got sight in your eyes, breath in your lungs, your legs working, your hands working. You know what I'm saying? Be happy, because it could be worse. That's all I'm saying. It could be a lot effing worse. So try not to dwell so much on what you don't have, and pay attention to what you do have. One of my partners told me, he said, bruh, I've realized that everything I used to dream about and used to want, I now have. And he asked me why ain't I satisfied? Why am I not satisfied in that fact? And I told him simply, I said, you just you just told yourself the answer. Everything you didn't have, you now have. So you gotta find a way to be content within that. You know what I'm saying? Which is what life is all about, honestly. At the end of the day, it's about contentness. You're never gonna be absolutely happy about anything. You got a huge, beautiful house. Guess what? You're gonna see an even bigger house and think to yourself, damn, that house is better than mine. Now I want a bigger house. You drive, you drive a BMW, and you see somebody with a Mercedes. Now I want a Mercedes. It's human nature to always seek more, and that part's okay. That part is okay to want more, and to strive for better. That part's okay. The part that ain't okay is the obsessiveness, and you thinking to yourself, you're looking at another situation and thinking to yourself, well, damn, they got this. There's an old story about a lady that had a Virginia ham and she's walking around crying the blues because she didn't have any bread. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole Virginia ham, you got a whole ham, you know, could feed probably 10 people twice, and you crying because you ain't got no bread. That's what they call greed right there. That's greed. You know, greed is not okay. Greed is not okay. Ambition is okay. Yeah, but there's a difference. Almost the same correlation between confidence versus arrogance. You know, a confident person is very pleasant to be around. But an arrogant person, you know, you don't really want to be around no arrogant motherfucker. You know, it suck most of the time. You know, self-congratulatory, and very hung up on themselves, very self-involved. You know, very self-revolving, and nobody wants to be around that shit. So, what's been going on? As far as I can see, more killing about each other, man. And I can't blame the cops. It ain't on. It's almost like a cycle we go through. You know, we focus on cops shooting civilians. Then when it's us killing each other again, well, I'm gonna turn a blind eye. Where are all the marches for that? Where are all the protests for that? Where are all the Black Lives Matter banners and shirts and Stop the Violence, you know, T-shirts with that? Where that's at? You know what I'm saying? I was cleaning my brush out, so I got a bunch of stuff on me earlier. Need to go change, but whatever, I don't care. I'm chilling. Where's that? Where's y'all contempt for that shit? You hypocrites. We all are. We hypocrites. George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Breonna Taylor. We was up in arms. We was ready to ride. Marching, protesting. We had all the fight in the world when we thought that cops was our biggest enemy. But it turns out they ain't. It turns out our biggest enemy is ourselves. We killing each other at record fucking rates. When I ride down the street, I ain't worried about the cops. I got insurance. My license is good. My registration good. I don't drink, so I don't swerve. I stop at stop signs and stop lights. I ain't worried about the cops. They don't bother me. I see them throw the deuces up sometimes. They can be quite convivial if you're that way with them. In most cases. You know who I'm worried about though? Them niggas down the street that see me riding in my nice luxury car, and they see me coming and going, and they speculating, and they making assumptions. I wonder what that nigga doing. They see me talking to this guy, talking to that guy, and they assume I'm out here, you know, doing my thing in the streets. So, you know, maybe one of them thinking to themselves, well, shit, maybe I can catch this nigga slipping. I'll tell you this much. I pray to God that they not. I pray to God, Lord, please don't let these cats be thinking that I'm something sweet that they can eat. Because I'm going to put it in your life, homie. I will take your life from you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to feel bad. A couple days, yeah. The only thing I'm going to feel bad about is that you put me in a position to where I had to do you something wrong. I had to do you something wrong. It's the only thing I'm going to feel bad about. That you made me have to take your fucking life. But I see the eyes. Sometimes I even hear the inquiries about, what on. I can hear it. I'm known around. Everybody know me. But it's only to feed my point of, we tend to be each other's enemies. I ain't worried about the white man. I ain't worried about the Asian. I ain't worried about the Mexican. They mind their business. They doing their thing. Creating businesses and revenue for their communities. That's what they doing. The Indians. You know what we doing? We online arguing about who got more money. Future, Gucci Mane. And some dumb shit like that. His little dirt giving back to his community. Why his brother D-Thing got murdered. I'm not saying it's not a relevant topic, because it speaks to a bigger problem that we got here in America within the black community with, a famous rapper's older brother getting murdered. Why are you even in that position? Homie, you got money now, man. You got dough. The fuck you doing in the trenches, bro? I know what you're saying, man. You wouldn't understand the street. Yeah, I do understand, nigga. I'm a street nigga. I grew up in the streets. But if I can take a quote from a movie that I like very much, I don't give a damn if it's historically accurate or not. I think, what was the movie called? It was the Biggie Smalls movie. What the fuck was it called? Damn, I can't think of the name. Anyway, the Biggie Smalls movie where Derek Luke played Puffy, and when he had him in the office, he said, "Don't get it confused, son. My business is about the streets, but it ain't in the streets." I said to myself, that is a wonderful point of view. It's a wonderful point of view, because why am I still out here doing this and that, doing that, and I'm basically a millionaire. Pooh Shiesty, why are you facing 20 years, bro? You made it, nigga. You one of the hottest rappers out. You with one of the hottest rappers or kingmakers. Look, I'm gonna give Gucci this title. Gucci is a kingmaker. I got that term from, I like history, right? And so throughout history, there's been these key figures that are responsible for molding and putting certain people in positions to, in these powerful positions. And they're only in those powerful positions because of, certain people. I want to say, a guy named Wolsey, Cardinal Wolsey. He was King Henry VIII's confidant. Yeah, Henry VIII confidant. A guy named Cardinal Wolsey. Who else? The Rothschilds. They've been responsible for some of the presidents that we have. The kingmakers. And in the game of entertainment, you got your Harvey Weinsteins, you got your Bill Cosby's, Eddie Murphy, He's a kingmaker. Dave Chappelle is a kingmaker. Uh, he put Charlie Murphy in a position where he could shine. Brought Rick James' career back when I ain't gonna say he was forgotten, but he was just a legend walking and sort of just chilling every day. When Dave Chappelle brought light to Rick James' extravagant lifestyle and all these crazy stories that people could tell. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep adjusting. I hate this T-shirt. This is like one of them T-shirts you just put on. You just go, and so it's all neck all stretched out. Whatever. I don't care. As long as y'all get what I'm saying. When people want to win, that shit right. But yeah, Gucci Mane is a kingmaker. Pooh Shiesty, the Migos. Can we give Jeezy? I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. But there's a long list of artists that Gucci was responsible for, and so only to feed my point of you were in a position to where you could make some real change, and I don't want to hear while he young, he from this and he from that. Who gives a shit? Stop with the excuses, my people. That's what's wrong with us, man. We think because we done been through this and we done been through that man, we get a pass for doing dumb shit. And that's what's wrong, man. If your dog keeps shitting on the carpet, what you gonna do, man? You gonna say, well, he's just a dog. He was come from an abused family. They were making him fight and shit like that. No. The dog need to go outside. It need to make some adjustments. You need to make some adjustments for this dog. Because now, what you gonna do? Keep getting the carpet clean? I'm not comparing humans to dogs. I'm not comparing Pooh Shiesty or anybody else black to a fucking animal. I'm just using a metaphor. That's all I'm doing. My point is, man, we gotta stop with the bullshit, y'all. And then later on, be like, because somebody actually made a statement about the situation because somebody filmed it. And they said that Hassan Campbell, I'm going to say his name, Hassan Campbell blamed it on the fans. Kinda. Not all the way. I ain't saying you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be blamed for putting something on Hassan Campbell or anybody else that ain't all the way true. But I didn't like that statement. He said basically in his video yesterday, he was like, the fans are the ones that snitched on him because they filmed it. Man, the fans, since cell phones became readily accessible and we got video and capabilities to just upload just like that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a day-to-day thing. That's why we got so much content on the internet. And YouTube has become the go-to for almost all the information you need. How many of y'all can honestly say you turn on the news to get your information? Nope. You go to social media or you go to YouTube. Straight up. And so with that, you can't blame a person for, this Pooh Shiesty. And they filming them just to record that experience with them being in the same room with them. And then some craziness happens. And what they gonna do? Turn off their phone? No. People love to see a train wreck. People love to see a train wreck. Metaphorically speaking, of course. But people love to see chaos ensue. They love to see that shit. And so they're not going to turn off their camera just because, motherfuckers stop shooting. That's intriguing. That's exciting. This star, celebrity, just let off a shot at this nigga. Holy shit. It's almost like you were there that night that Siskel and Ebert got attacked by that tiger, and you only paid $35 to get in there. You know what I'm saying? You paid $35, and you're sitting there, and you're like, oh, look at the tiger jump through fire, and look at him roll around and play fetch. Holy shit, he's biting his face off. You just got entertained to the 300th power. It is what it is, people. Now, does that make us sadistic? Does that make us, sociopathic, psychopathic? I don't think so. I think it makes us like that crowd from Gladiator when he got pissed off. I'm like, are you not entertained? I just cut 45 motherfuckers' heads off in 6 minutes. You ain't entertained? I just ran through these motherfuckers like a hot knife through butter. Got to the end and literally did a finishing move on this last one as I took the swords and cut his head off like scissors. You ain't entertained, you motherfuckers. It's almost like that. So, my heart goes out to Pooh Shiesty and whoever is affected by, whatever may happen to him as far as strife. My heart goes out to them. But rappers, your life is our entertainment, homie. I hope you know that. I hope you know you signed up for that. You signed up for your every waking moment to be under a microscope and to be recorded and to be analyzed and talked about, exploited. That's what you signed up for, homie. Just one of those, when you sign that contract, it ain't gonna say that specifically. It's in like the blueprint that you can only see in the light because it was written out in piss. Like spy trick needs to do. They write the message in P, and then when it dries, you hold it up to the light, you can see, what it says. But that's what that clause is written in. Not for real. I'm just saying, it's an unsaid rule that your life is our entertainment and that you are subject to exploitation in every facet, because we don't really care what happens to you. We'll do the whole sympathy number where we seem to like we care, and man, RIPs and the we're praying for you because it sounds good, it looks good, it's what we think we're supposed to do, right? So we mimic this behavior. We see others doing it, and we figure that's appropriate, so that's what we do. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. We're sad. We truly are. Every single one of us are narcissists. Because all this behavior feeds our own ego, our own ability to feel good about something. It's just like when somebody posts up a situation on Facebook or IG or Twitter, and you'll see hundreds of people praying for you, or they'll put the hands that, to my understanding, it's been established that the hands that appear to be praying are not praying hands, they're high five hands. I thought we established that like a year ago or something like that. Somebody put that out there. that, hey, those are not praying hands, those are a high five. So when you put the high five hands on there and for your family, you're actually high fiving for your family. I hope you know this shit. I hope you know. So if you're gonna fake it, you might as well write the word pray out. It's too easy. Stop with the emojis. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't have any solutions. I'm only pointing out, the shit that's going on. But I don't have solutions. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Okay, I am gonna point out what's going on though, because maybe one of you can come up with a solution on what to do. I sure as hell don't know. I don't know how to save our people. I don't know how to save our youth. Hell, I don't even know how to save my kids if they in some shit. But I am a praying man. I am a faithful man. I do believe in my God. I do believe that Jesus died upon the cross for mine and your sins, so that we will not perish, that we will enter into eternity and have everlasting life. I do believe that much, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm a living witness to His grace and mercy. Straight up, 3 combat tours, homie. And before that, I was a young knucklehead running the streets, doing this and doing that, selling dope, robbing, fighting, running from the cops, running from the ops, running to the ops, whatever the case may be. I did all that shit. And then went into the Army and did all the, be all the you can be stuff. 6 months in, I was already headed overseas. So yeah, I've seen a thing or two. I've been through a thing or two. Can tell you a thing or two. No gabadoots. Not in the least, homie. I'm not saying I'm all knowing. I know a thing or two. All I'm saying is, we gotta do better, man. We got to do better. I know I told y'all, I was gonna change things up and get on here, and I was gonna channel the Charleston Whites and the Dolomites and the Hassan Campbells, with all their antics and stuff. Hey, that stuff works for them. I ain't mad at them. I watch their content also. I'm very entertained and at times informed by their content. But me, I can only be me. It's this 8-ball MJG song. I can't be nobody but me, and that's all I can be. I can't be who you want me to be, cause nigga, that ain't me. I can't do it. I can only be me, the Walt P. I got rid of that bad guy shit a long time ago, because it was gonna kill me. It was gonna kill me. Walking around with that energy on me, the key word in that is bad. You combine that with guy, and you're channeling, you're invoking some shit on yourself that I know better than, But in my defense, I was going through a lot too. And when I donned that moniker, that was my way of dealing with everything that was going on, and so I was able to put that energy into that personality, and I was able to cope. And when things got better, I had to get rid of that nigga because he was doing too much. But ironically enough, people gravitated toward that shit. They loved the bad guy. They loved the energy that the bad guy brought to the table. The bad guy was fierce, unrelenting. He smack you just, because that's how I feel right now. Women. Broke a lot of women's heart during that time. Someone who still to this day can't stand me. See him in traffic. See him online. Can't even speak to him. Just straight leave me on red or hit me back with some nigga. You got a lot of balls. So, responsibility of action, which I try to be a man of. I'm just recognizing if I've ever hurt you, if I've ever did anything wrong to you, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. No matter who you are. If I've ever crossed your path and I've did something wrong to you and you feel some type of way about it, this is my apology to you. Straight up. Because I may not even know I did it. I may not even know I did it. Anyway, that's my video for the day. Still working on all the details, talking shit and drinking coffee back. The co-hosts, we're about to go on vacation, so I'm gonna put everything on hold. Let them do their thing. It's that time of the year, and I believe everybody need that rest and relaxation, man. So if you got the opportunity to go somewhere, hell, I'm taking me a trip next month myself. It's my girl's birthday, so we're gonna go. Thinking about going to the mountains or maybe the beach. I ain't made my mind up yet. I'm gonna take it to, but we're gonna skedaddle somewhere. Best believe that. Somewhere where they got a nice view. We can just kick back every day. You know what I'm saying? Do some grown folk shit. I may film some footage. I may not. It depends on how I feel. Maybe you motherfuckers will watch, maybe you won't. I don't give a shit. Half the time I'm not doing this shit for y'all anyway. Like I said, we narcissistic. When I say we, I'm not just speaking French. I'm speaking for all of us, me included. We're all self-involved. It's how we survive in society. Americans, we're the most arrogant people on planet Earth. Arrogant to the point where we actually put in our Constitution that we have the right to pursue happiness. We're the only people on this planet that believe that is our right to be happy. And if we ain't, damn you. And who is you? Everybody. Anybody that stands in between you and your bliss. Yeah, that's us. So, I bid you adieu. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope all the things you want in life comes to you tenfold, and that's real. I don't wish bad to come upon nobody. I'd be an asshole for that. So I wish the good things to come upon you. So be happy, be merry, and enjoy yourself, man. It's good for your health. I love you. Peace.